How's it going, fam? Erica with Not Your Average EDC. And today I just wanted to kind of do a reintroduction of the channel because we're starting over. It's new, it's exciting, we're gonna do new stuff. So I figured we would do kind of like a new introduction. Kane's gonna knock this over, of course. Talk about what you can expect from the channel moving forward. Just a little bit about myself, because we have some new people that came over from Instagram and stuff. Sorry, so one thing you should know about me if you don't know me is I'm a mess 24/7. I never know what I'm doing, ever. Okay, so I'm Erica. I originally had a channel very much based around testing EDC knives. And my channel is called Not Your Average EDC. And it was predominantly about knives, but also like flashlights and, you know, other gear, multi-tools, stuff like that, sharpening, lots of sharpening. By the way, if you want to watch any of that, I have playlists on all of those things. You can look under my playlist thing, and I have lots of different videos. But as time went on, and this is like a span of years, the community changed from when I first joined. It used to be very like welcoming and a great creative outlet for us photographers that like to photograph our gear, and just a great place to kind of talk about knives and stuff. And it's just become a little different now. It's a little more cutthroat, it's a little more judgmental, it's a little more fake, it's a little more saturated is a word that I like to use. It's just saturated, right? It's getting kind of boring. Realistically, like Instagram specifically is just getting a little boring. You're seeing the same thing all the time. The interactions are terrible. The algorithm is very hard to keep up with. They really want you to do reels, and some of us just don't want to. Like, I've never made a reel in my life, nor do I want to. So they would cut how many people could see my stuff. Yeah, Instagram has just become saturated, right? And there are so many fantastic people over there. I have so many friends where I got their numbers because I'm leaving Instagram. Just an absolutely great community in some aspects, but when it's bad, it's like really bad, right? Lots of bullies, lots of harassment, lots of like assumptions about people, and then those assumptions get spread and it can really cause issues, right? So like my current situation of moving into a camper, many people started making things up about it, and it just got a little yucky, right? Don't want any part of that. So now I'm gonna strictly be on YouTube. I still want to make content about EDC gear. It's just going to be a way broader set of things that we're doing, right? And we're still going to do knife content for sure. It's just not going to be all day, every day, knives, and only knives. It's not fun for me to make anymore either. So what can you expect to see from the channel moving forward? Well, a lot of stuff. So I have a lot of ideas, and I would love to hear what you guys would like to see as well. Just a gentle reminder, I do not get paid from YouTube. I do not have a Patreon. I am not monetized. So I make no money. This is literally just for fun, for your entertainment. Sorry about Indy, the post office person is here. I don't get paid for this, right? I have no income. I have no sponsors. I have no nothing. I put lots of time into the videos, but I don't get anything back other than the interactions with you guys, and that's more than enough for me. But just keep that in mind when you're saying what you would like to see from this channel and what you want to change and all these things, because like some of it just won't happen because I don't have to, because I have no one to, nobody controlling me. The YouTube goblins are not controlling me, so I can do whatever I want. But I do like to hear you guys' input, absolutely, and I love being able to do interactive videos with you guys, so definitely leave down in the comments what you would like to see. But what I would like to do is knife stuff still, definitely more like fixed blade stuff. I really kind of slept on that the whole time that I was on Instagram, and I actually like fixed blades more than folders sometimes. Like, they're just more reliable, less moving parts, and not a lot of people make content about them. So definitely fixed blade stuff. We're going to test a whole bunch of work gear, hoodies, jackets, hats, minimalist boots. I'm going to do a bunch of raw feeding videos for dogs. That's another huge passion of mine, is like dog nutrition and taking care of your dogs and raw feeding. So that's going to be fun. Minimalist living, camp cooking, camping, hiking, maybe some hunting stuff, like just way more. There are so many people at my house. I've got one neighbor over here. I was just looking over here. I got somebody pulling up here. Post office dude, what is going on? It's a party. Yeah, just way more like outdoorsy type stuff. More realistic, not so hyper focused on folding knife reviews. It's just boring at this point. So that's what you can expect to see on the channel, just a bunch of outdoorsy stuff. Like we're gonna set up a little bonfire pit at the campers. This is our last day here, and then tomorrow we're officially over at the campers. So we're gonna have like a little bonfire pit. We'll do camp cooking and just way more like outdoorsy, raw, real content. So that's what you can expect to see moving forward. I'm hoping you guys will stick around for that and enjoy it. Let me show you guys what I have today on me, just so that we can kind of ease that worry about the knives. Let me move you guys down here, because I know that's the most exciting thing for a lot of people, but I do want to try to change that. I think the knife obsession is a little extra, so I would like to like slowly change that, but we'll go nice and easy. We'll talk about knives today. For my folder, Chris Reeve small and cozy with a black gun coat and double lug. This is one that I've tested and reviewed before. This is a knife that got me into a lot of trouble at first. Plenty of videos on that, but it did make a great friendship between me and Steve. But this is the knife that caused a lot of controversy at first because I didn't like it. Plenty of content on that, so that's my folder. I do have a fixed blade on me today because I was doing some cooking and stuff. So we do have the Bark River, I think it's called the North Country EDC, right? Something like that. Kind of like a medium-sized fixed blade, convex grind, of course. Really nice belly, nice swedge. This one, when I was cooking with it and doing food prep, it was actually really nice. A little thick for that type of work, but definitely manageable. Super comfy in hand too. I really like fixed blades, and I tried to kind of introduce them to the channel more, and people just weren't having it. But you know, at this point, we're just going in. We're just going in for it, and I'll try to make it interesting. But this is a really nice fixed blade. So that's on my belt, and then I have not really much because I'm going into work soon. Phoenix E12 flashlight, the old school one. They have updated this to a smaller version with more modes or something, and I do have that, but I'm just carrying the old school one. I do have a cadet with me today, and where's my wallet? Always the wallet. Fail-safe goods. So there's the pocket dump for today. But yeah, let me raise you guys back up. Yeah, so I hope that you guys stick around for the new content. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about doing more like outdoorsy stuff. That is more fulfilling for me. The knife testing was so fun while it lasted. The steel testing, the sharpening, all of that good stuff was so fun while it lasted, but it's super constrictive. It really is. And I'm very excited to just record more stuff outdoors, like hikes and, you know, the off-grid living I think is going to be really cool. Just way more freedom, I guess, and not being tied down to this strict schedule of continuously testing knives and steels and blade geometry and all that stuff. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. I gotta head to work. Mr. Bibbs, would you like to say goodbye? Look how handsome he is. Yeah, I think the dog content I'm really excited about because that's like a very taboo topic across the board via social media and just in general. And that's a huge passion of mine, like bigger than knives ever were, bigger than anything is like really the dog stuff. And I would love to help educate you guys on how to take care of your dogs correctly, how to do raw feeding correctly, how to get your dogs in shape, how to create a bond with them that is just something that everyone should experience in this life, in my opinion. I mean, Like, look at this dog here. Look at this little nugget. Would you guess that she's gonna be 9 in a couple months? Look at her. Look at how, like, look at all the color that she still has in her coat. And she had distemper as a baby, so she really didn't have that great of a chance of surviving, but she did. She has, like, no teeth, granted, because it just, like, jacked her hormones and her, you know, growth and stuff. But you really, a lot of people don't think that she's a senior, that she's gonna be 9 in a couple months. And, like, this spotted one here, Zaya, guess how old she is? She's almost 7. What? Kane's 2. He's gonna be 2 in a couple weeks. Where's Mr. Cove? That's my wild boy. So he is gonna be 8. But yeah, I would love to help educate you guys on just, like, way more outdoorsy stuff and camping and hiking and all that. So I will see you guys soon. Go use your shit. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the change. Let me know if you have any advice or anything. I really appreciate you guys sticking around and sticking up for me and everything. You guys are some really good souls. You guys are some really good people. And I will never be able to express how grateful I am for you guys. So, a humble thank you very much. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Oh, and there's Romy, of course, but she's not my dog. Can't forget Romy. She's hunting leaves. I will see you guys soon. Love you all. Thanks for sticking around.